Hi Pisces, welcome to your October 2018 reading. So there's been a lot coming in for the past couple months, and the really prominent thing that has been happening is someone has been being very two-faced to you. Most likely a very close friend or work partner. The best word I can describe is two-faced. So let's pull and see what we can expect to come from that in October. So it's not the best, most exciting scenario, but yes, it looks like Ace of Pentacles is coming out. So it's something about the way that you get your money, or someone standing in the way of how you make money or where you work. It could also be a friend as well. But there's someone that's just, we've talked about this before. There's been someone very close to you that has been two-faced and they have stayed in your life. You probably got rid of a couple people, a couple groups of friends or a couple friendships that you feel like weren't benefiting you in any sort of way. But here we have someone that's working very hard against you, someone that is working towards trying to bring you down or not allow you to grow in some sort of way. And it's not news to you because this person has been in your life for a very long time. And for some reason, you just can't completely cut them out. And I'm not talking about the person that you've already cut out, because that person had no ill intentions towards you, or if they did, that miscommunication or whatever was probably something that was an internal battle. But now this person I'm focusing on, okay, the Emperor came out. So it's someone that likes to have control and dominance, and it could be an Aries, it could also be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but there's someone in particular that likes to play this role, likes to be the ruler of the situation, whether that's at work and trying to one-up you, or whether that's your friend that tells you they have your best interest at heart, but really they are talking crap behind your back. They're trying to stand in the way of your happiness. Point blank. So we had this full moon in Aries, right? So we have this Aries energy coming out, which is dominant. It's about war and power and ready for the battle. And something has to come to a head at a certain point. This person has to be revealed. But it's the person that you think, it's the person that always reassures you how much they have your back. So if you think about that, it's your least likely suspect. Five of Pentacles, so someone dragging you through the mud. It could cause you financial loss or emotional loss, as in not being able to trust, confusion, anger, sadness. This person doesn't care either way if they're your friend or not, or if they work with you or not. They are self-fulfilling. So that's an unfortunate situation that we have here, Pisces. But, we've talked about this before. We have these people that circle around you like vultures. In particular, because Pisces is so intuitive and they're so in touch with their emotions, you guys know, it's hard to always pinpoint who's the one being dirty towards you. You may think it's somebody else, when in actuality, it's the person that you're afraid to, or you're uncomfortable with telling all your secrets to, because you just have that little inkling that they are not trustworthy. And you probably talk yourself out of it and you go, no, I think, yeah, they're trustworthy. Why am I being so harsh on them? They're so nice to me. They do this, this, and this for me. They're my true friend, or they're my true colleague, or whatever it is. But they're dragging you through the pit and downfall that they have hit. So they want to bring you down with them. So from that, we have Chiron is retrograding Pisces. So this is about looking inside of you and really looking at what you bring to the table. So going inward, when we're retrograding, we can kind of feel like our power is being taken away and things are going backwards and things are going back to the way they were, or it seems like we're not ascending, we're not growing. But in actuality, if we return inside of ourselves and Pisces, you really look at yourself and decide, who can I really trust? Then this is what we get. These 3 cards that just came out. Not even kidding. 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, and the Lovers. This is a fresh deck also. I'm not using my old deck that I used for the last 2 readings. So if we look inside of ourselves and we decide how to relax and let go and learn to trust the first instinct, then this person will no longer have control over you. And yes, if this is a lover, if this is someone that you've been in a relationship with, or you're close to being in a relationship with, or you're playing with, hooking up with them, playing around with them, hooking up with them, then it's almost like a test for you to finally pay attention to who really loves you and wants you in their life, and who's using you as a pawn in their game. And it doesn't have to be someone with a personality disorder or someone that is narcissistic, sociopathic, psychotic, whatever. It doesn't have to be someone that has a defined disorder. But it's most likely someone that you've allowed yourself to be so close to that they can see right through you and they know how to manipulate you to get what they want. Whether that's physical things, emotional things, money, there's, you guys know. I've talked to you guys about this a lot in the past readings about trust and watch out for yourself and look behind you and watch your own back. But now that Chiron is retrograding Pisces, we see the intentions of these people. And if these people are in your life still and you're not letting them get out of your life and they're just kind of in and out, or it's difficult for you to kick them out of your life, then you're blocking your blessings here. Because look how beautiful this is. Like, look at what could be around the corner. October could be cuffing season for you. October could be the time when you open yourself up and you expand to a really loving soul bond type of relationship and contentment and happiness and abundance. But you really got to look at what you're allowing. How are you allowing people to treat you? Okay. On October 5th, Venus retrogrades Scorpio, and this is a time to look at love and finances and also watch your spending, watch your shopping, and watch your money outflow, because given the opportunity that you get this person out of your life, because somehow they're stopping the way that you make money, whether that's with your confidence or with physical money, the way that you are making money. Anyway, you guys understand. Watch your outflow and make sure you're very secure with your spending and you know what you're buying, you know where your money's going, you know what you're saving. And if love approaches you, you will see the type of person for who they really are, rather than what your idea of them is. So breaking down the facade of what types of relationships you want in your life, the real ones. Don't you want the real ones? I mean, I would assume, but that's up to you. So, and then on the 8th, Mars leaves retrograde shadow. So what that means is that communications and interactions with people will be heightened. And the way that you have done your shadow work, which if you haven't done it the past 2 months, then you'll start to do it now until probably the 8th, 10th. And even if you go beyond that, that's fine. But shadow work is really looking at yourself and what your flaws are and what your traumas are and how those affect you in your everyday life and how you allow people like this to control certain things in your life, not necessarily your whole life, but certain aspects of your life. And also if you're dealing with a Gemini or a Leo or a Virgo or an Aries, there's an interesting dynamic in the way that they try to manipulate you. It's almost like they've had success before, so they know how to do it again, and they know how to do it even better. And you would be blindsided by it. And for some reason, you're still listening to them because you haven't worked on those traumas or those internal battles and the way that you react to certain situations and the way that you care for yourself. So shadow work is important, especially leading up to the 8th. Also on the 8th, new moon in Libra, focus on relationships, friendships, and seeing what it really is rather than what you have been seeing. The two-faced aspect of the people or person that I'm talking about, it will have patterns and it will have clues. So just look for those really closely and pay attention to those. Okay, I'm pulling a goddess card now. And also, by the way, for October, I have 20% off of all private readings. So if you guys want a private reading, my link is down below, julanameredith.com. And then also follow me on Instagram. That's linked below as well, at Palladian Star Goddess Tarot. And you guys can enter to win a free tarot reading from me in October. It's the second to last post or third to last post. You'll see the post in there and you'll see the rules. It's super easy. You just have to like it and comment on it and then follow. And yeah, success. You could win that free reading. Success, Crone Ascension, pessimism. Okay? So here's what I'm going to say. Leading up to this month, there's been a lot of chaos, a lot of up and down, a lot of this person said that, this person said this person is doing that, whatever the case may be. Crone Ascension is about dropping the old and ascending to the new. So Crone means old, so dropping the old BS. The old BS could be, you trapped inside this mental game of, who do I believe? Should I believe that? Should I believe what they're telling me? Oh, they seem trustworthy. They seem like they're guiding me in the right direction. They tell me that I'll be successful if I do this, this, and this, or I'll be happy if I do this, or I'll be in love if I go here and do this, but they don't really have your back. They don't really want that for you. So the old drama, the old recycled drama that you've been dealing with for years, it's coming to a close in October. So this is a beautiful thing to see. You guys do have really beautiful, beautiful cards here. You have the opportunity to bless your own life and bless your future. Because the future looks good if you don't have horrible people in your way trying to prevent it, roadblocks, especially with money and the way that people stand in the way of you being able to make your money or doing the thing that you want to do, whether that's, your own business or whether that's your career, working with someone, your boss, or a coworker. But there's success in finding the darkness, if that makes sense. So the shadow work really has to do with you going through the pain, realizing the trauma, realizing the lies, realizing the deceit, realizing who and why this person has been two-faced to you and telling you what you want to hear, but behind your back talking crap about you and really wanting you to fail. It's about moving through that and seeing it for what it is and stepping out of the shadow so you can have light at the end of the tunnel. So you can finally achieve the happiness that you want to achieve. And right now, you're not standing in your own way, but someone is. Someone is standing in your way. Whether it's a friend, coworker, family member, there's someone that just almost has you chained down. And you could get out of that. Drop the old habits, move forward, become a progressive Pisces if you're not already. I know a lot of you are. And drop the old habits. And the two-faced people will disappear out of your life. Okay. Denial. Just a couple other ones that fell out. Manipulation. Ding, ding, ding. Ah, the world. Okay, good. And how you see the world. Manipulation, denial. Yeah, so that just says it right there. Roll it back a few minutes and listen to what I just said about manipulation. Strings. This is also a Taurus card, by the way. And denial is the Scorpio card. Working through that. We'll get through it. Anyway, Pisces. Okay. I love you guys. If you want a private reading, let me know. In the link below, you can book directly through the website. And also, I'm excited to announce my best friend Marci has started her Reiki business. And I'm so excited. I taught her Reiki probably 6 months ago, maybe a little bit longer than that. And she started her Reiki business down in Texas. So if you want a Reiki session from her, go ahead and follow her at Inner Natural Guidance. It's linked down below. And if you're in the Texas area, go get Reiki from her. She's an amazing light worker. I am so proud of her. And yeah, I'll see you guys on my Instagram, and I'll see you next month.